Hello there, and welcome to the Love and Dating Podcast. I'm your host, your dost, Niyoti Srivastav. And if you're a single man looking for clarity in your love life, you have come to the right place. Today, we are diving into one of the biggest questions in dating. Is the one real or just a love fantasy? Have you ever felt like you are waiting for the one? The one perfect person who completes you, understands you without words, and makes love effortless? Maybe you have been told that there is one perfect person out there for you, a soulmate waiting to complete you. Or could it be that we have been sold just a fantasy or a fairy tale? And more importantly, how does believing in the one impact your dating success? Today we are breaking down the truth behind the one. Is it real or just a love myth designed to keep us chasing an illusion? Stay with me, because what you are about to hear might just change your love life forever. And by the end of this episode, you will have a whole new perspective on love and relationships, one that actually works for you. Let me start with a quick story. Picture this. My friend, let's call him Karthik. 35-year-old, smart, successful, and yet single. He had spent the last decade searching for the one. He had an idea in his mind, the perfect woman, a mix of intelligence, beauty, and charm. Someone who just got him instantly. Every time he met someone great, he would find a reason they weren't the one. Too serious, too playful, not ambitious enough. The chemistry wasn't movie magic level. He was chasing perfection. And then, one day, he met a woman who was everything he needed, but not everything he had fantasized. He hesitated. Was she the one? The truth hit him. Maybe the one isn't about finding a flawless person, but about choosing to build something real with someone. Sounds familiar? If you have been waiting for a magical moment to confirm you have found your destiny, let's break that down today. So, where does this idea of the one even come from? We have all seen in the movies. Boy meets girl, they lock eyes, fireworks, love at first sight. Destiny pulls them together despite all odds. The idea that there is one perfect soulmate meant only for you is something we have absorbed from Hollywood, Bollywood, fairy tales, romance novels, and even those old childhood stories of soulmates destined to be together forever. But is this idea helping us or hurting us? No doubt it's a beautiful thought to have. But here is the problem. It creates unrealistic expectations. It makes you believe that if a relationship isn't effortless and perfect from the start, it is not meant to be. But let's get real. Relationships are not about fate. They are about choice and effort. Now, here is something fascinating. Studies in relationship psychology have shown that successful long-term couples are not just meant to be, they work at it. Psychologists suggest that long-term love and compatibility is built, not magically found or discovered. Love isn't about finding the one who magically fits every part of your life. It's about finding someone with whom you share core values and then choosing to build a fulfilling relationship. Love isn't about waiting for the one. It's about becoming the right person and making intentional choices in relationships. Think about it. If there was only one perfect person for you, what happens if they live in another country? What if they were born in a different decade? The logic falls apart, right? So, if the one isn't some preordained person out there, how do you actually find lasting love? Here is what matters. Compatibility is built through shared experiences and efforts. Relationships thrive on communication, emotional maturity, and shared goals, not just chemistry. A 75-year-long Harvard study on happiness found that the most fulfilling relationships are based on emotional intelligence, mutual effort, and shared values, not destiny. Alright, let's talk about why believing in the one might actually be holding you back or is the reason you are still single. The first one is because it makes you overly picky and have unrealistic expectations. You dismiss great matches because they don't fit a fantasy. You may overlook great partners because they don't meet an impossible ideal. The second one is, it makes you fear commitment. If you think there is always someone better out there, you will struggle to invest in real relationships. You hesitate to invest because you are waiting for a sign. The third one is, it makes you play blame game and sabotage relationships. When things go wrong, you may think, oh, they weren't the one, rather than working through problems. The moment conflict arises, you think, if they were the one, it wouldn't be this hard. But here is a shift in perspective. Instead of searching for the one, start looking for a great one. So, if the one isn't a real concept, what should you do instead? How do you actually find and build a meaningful relationship? The first one is, shift your focus to compatibility. Look for someone whose values align with yours. Someone with whom you can grow. Look for shared values, emotional intelligence, and the ability to grow together. Love is less about instant sparks and more about consistent effort over time. The second one is, be intentional. Prioritize emotional maturity over perfection. The happiest relationships aren't based on two perfect people, but two people willing to work through challenges together. Stop searching for perfection and start building a deep connection with someone who genuinely aligns with you. The third one is, choose someone who chooses you. Understand love is a choice. Forget about finding someone who completes you. Instead, find someone who chooses to grow with you every single day. The happiest couples choose each other every day, even when things aren't perfect. That's real love. So my friends, here is the takeaway. The one is not found, it's created. The best relationships aren't built on fate. They are built on intention, effort, and shared commitment. If you're serious about finding the love that lasts, stop waiting for destiny and start creating your future. If you want to attract and keep the right partner, it's not about luck. It's about being the right person. The most attractive qualities: confidence, emotional maturity, ambition, and kindness. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be present, self-aware, and intentional in your relationships. And if you're ready to take your dating life to the next level, I've got something special for you. We are hosting an exclusive dating right workshop where you will learn practical strategies to attract and build real connection with the right partner. This is not about fairy tales. It's about real, actionable steps to transform your love life. You can also book a one-to-one call with me. Spots are limited, so don't miss out. The registration links are in the episode description. So go ahead and sign up now. Thank you for tuning into the Love and Dating podcast. If you found this episode valuable, share it with your cousins, friends, and colleagues. Subscribe and leave a review. Until next time, make love a choice, not a fairy tale, because remember, you deserve the love. Happy dating, guys!